All right, guys, you asked for it, so here it is. I redid my crafting room, updated it a little bit, and so figured I'd give you guys a little tour. It is one of our spare bedrooms as well, so still had to keep the big bed in here for when family comes in, and we're gonna redo it. We just took all the wallpaper down, so the walls kind of look a mess. And then everything that's brown, basically the trim, the paneling, all of that's going to be white. Eventually, we're going to recover that chair. It was my grandpa's old wingback chair. We're going to recover that as well. So a few things that I changed. In this closet over here is where I used to keep all my books, and they're still in here, but ta-da! I got a new bookshelf. So now, they used to all just be up on this shelf here, and I had them like too deep in there and then too high, and I couldn't find what I was looking for, or I forgot what I had. So now, I can see really what I have and what books I want to grab from for pages or covers or, all of that. And that would be my daughter's random pink toothbrush down in my craft room, because that's where that belongs, right? I also have my typewriter in its case in here. It's a Corona Super 8. I don't remember for sure. I'm actually thinking about selling it though. It still works perfect, but right now it's just in the case instead of being out. And then I have these two totes down here, which are Christmas specific papers and embellishments and stuff, just to keep those a little separate. So now up here is just music paper, because I don't like to stand up music books and sheet music. I don't want it to get tore up. So all of this is still stacked up here so it doesn't get ruined. This is super cool. It's an old Harper's Bazaar from 1877, before they changed their name. I'm actually going to frame that as art for the room. So some of my larger books, like the Atlas, this is one of the dictionaries that I have. This is a dictionary that's actually, pages are up on my Etsy shop. So the rest of this is Etsy listings that have already been kind of put together. So they're ready to go. Yeah, so that's nice. All of my books are out. I like that a lot better. Coming back this way, let me shut this door. This is what I'm most excited about. Ta-da! So my cousin owns a daycare, and she just bought a new building. She has a preschool in the daycare, and the preschool teacher said she didn't want this anymore. And I said, please, please have the boys bring it over and put it down in my craft room. So now, instead of everything being in boxes or stored away, I can see it all. I can see everything. I know what I have, and it makes me so excited to, kind of have it organized in a way that I know where it all is, and it's easy to find. So I'm not going to go through every little nook and cranny of this in this video. If you want to see an in-depth kind of how I've separated everything out, how I've categorized it, where I've placed it, let me know in the comments below, and we can do that. I'm just not going to go through it in this one, just so you guys can kind of see an overview. Up top, I have some fabrics and fibers, just some pretty books, and then some decorations, some things that I'm never going to tear apart. This is an old library dictionary that has posts. It's not just a book. It has posts that go down. It's really cool. This is a ledger from the late 1800s. That's a ledger from the 1920s. Those are things that maybe I'll scan pages, but I'm not going to tear them apart because they're just too pretty. Next to that, trash can, necessary. And these bins here, I'm not super happy with because they hold all of my scrap papers. Really tiny, medium size, large size cutoffs. And I can't really get to them. I have to unstack them anytime I want to use them. So I want to find something else for that, but that's how it is right now. The top one is like small ephemera, die cuts, stamps, tiny tags. Again, I can go through all of that in a future video if you guys want to see it. Over here is my new desk. So I actually had these Alex drawers prior. I've had them for many, many years. So I just got a top, $22, and now I have a new setup. Saves a lot more space because my old table was one of those big folding tables, and it just took way too much space. So now I have a lot more room. If this is my office as well, I work from home. So I do still need my computer and my printer kind of out and available. And I don't have a separate space, so it's nice to kind of have it off to the side. And on top of the desk, I still have my cards, my Project Life cards, journaling cards, you know, hanging tags, library pockets, that kind of little stuff that I grab quite often. This is a metal tackle box that has washi tape and buttons, and then this is vintage ephemera. So postcards and cabinet cards, envelopes and letters, all of that kind of authentic stuff is in there. Again, just so it's easy and quick for me to grab. And then on this side, I have a, I don't know, letter holder, I guess, with my ideas book. I always like to have that close. And then some finished, you know, kind of stuff I can put in the journals. I tend to make, you know, 6 or 12 when I do craft something. So I just keep all of my finished ones in there. A little bit of scrap here. I need to actually make some more of those. But I like to keep that full as well. Just a little, yeah. And then off to this side is my sewing machine. So she has a home now. My little Alice, this is a graduate 714, and man, she is a workhorse. She's a little worse for wear, right? Like I could probably get her in and get her fixed, but she does what I need her to do. And then underneath, I just have a picnic basket with, you know, fibers and yarns and string and yeah, all of that's kind of in there. So yeah, that's my new space. There's my ring light for videos because the lighting in here, as you can tell, is not very good because it is a basement room. We have a walkout basement, so I do have some nice windows, but not the best light. So I have to use the ring light for videos. And again, if you guys want to see how I've organized all these drawers, I'm more than happy to do that. We might have to do a couple of parts to go through the drawers and all of this, but we can do that. Let me know in the comments below, and we can, I can get that recorded and uploaded for you. So anyways, here we are. Oh, this thing makes me so happy. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I hope that you like it. Maybe it inspires you to use some pieces that you have and create a nice space to create in. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.